And now we're ready to go. So yeah, we are getting ready with 4 Ranos and 2 Ras. I find that somewhat interesting. I thought there would be more Ras than Ranos, or more Egyptians, but so here we are. This is game 2. Regular season, there are only 2 games. Just each game, the winner gets points. And at the end of the regular season, the teams with the most points go to the playoffs. So there's really no, it's possible they could just do a 1-to-1 split. And anyway, for the matchup here, we have Lad on the top half and SUD on the bottom half. There is quite a bit of distance between the flanks and the pocket. This is a good amount of distance. So unfortunately for SUD, both the flanks on Lad's side are the Ras, so not as vulnerable. I think they would have rather had the Uranos be on the flank so that they could pick on the Uranos early. It's a little harder to get early aggression up against Ra, just because Ra isn't going to be out of his base. We do have a little bit of Pharaoh scouting, trying to get goats. Purple has taken these goats, and they're also purple. Hopefully we'll get this goat as well. Early goats are very important for Ra. So these two have been whisked away. And up here, he did a little bit of scouting too, and has only found 1 goat for his troubles. So not a lot of goats they are currently getting. This is the version of Oasis with the starting hunt farther out. So you see the starting hunt way down here. Looks like all of Team SUD are on their hunt now. Not sure if they got hunting dogs or not. He did not. He built. Now he is. He is getting it a little bit late. And they did. And he did. So all of SUD is going for hunting dogs. Kill got hunting dogs, which I think is not necessary. Shelty got hunting dogs. And Magic got husbandry. I agree with the husbandry choice over hunting dogs. Really just 2, 4, 6, 8,000 hunt. I did the math once a long time ago about when it became beneficial, at least cost effective, to get hunting dogs. But I forget what the answer was there. But I'm not sure if hunting dog was worth it for just 1,000 food. Because, he's not going to move on to a secondary hunt, because he's going to be using rain early on. So as far as strategy, what I see here is, I think probably see Sergeant grabbing an early second town center, and probably just see Terma raids on from Jalagus and Skyfire, and it's probably Jalagus, since it's, I'm assuming, Spanish, not Jalagus, but I'm a stupid American, so I'll call it Jalagus. And anyway, going back to the strategy, so Terma raid from purple, Terma raid from red, early town center from blue. That's what I would think happened. I think we'll just see some 2 town centers from both of the Ras, and maybe even a town center from Shelty early on, but I think he might end up just going early Terma without a town center to give these guys some sort of backup. Doesn't appear we have a villager rush. If they are trying to do a villager rush, it's a little slow. He's got up about a 440 advance, and Magic doesn't even have his temple up. Magic's going to be a little slow because he didn't get very many goats early, so he has not been able to do any goats. So I actually doubt if Magic is even advancing yet. We see all the Atlanteans are there, and I kill, and the Magic not yet. Yeah, based on the villager distributions, I don't think we're seeing any sort of villager rush at all. This is kind of a, bringing him back town center. It's actually a decent distance away from his town. If he's grabbing an early town center, he's gonna take him a little bit, because these forward ones, the forward town centers, are pretty forward on this map. Okay, so he is doing a villager rush to here. Unless they cast rain. I mean, you have, okay, they do have a rain. I hope he does not. Save his villagers, that's all you need to do. I think this villager rush is a little bit, I don't think it's too beneficial. Okay, I don't think he might get the town center down, but they're gonna have to use both reigns if they want to keep it, if they want to build it, because you're gonna see a valor from these guys, and probably a valor over here as well. Well, they did. Well, if he kills the priest, he's not going to get any empowerment. Oh, he did too. Yeah, I don't think this is worth it for them. If they're gonna try to save it, they're gonna have to use another rain. Yeah. Another shockwave if he can get on the town center. They're not gonna get it. If they wanted to get it, they needed to do a they needed to use rain. So they have changed plans and shifted all the villagers back. Yeah, overall I would count that a pretty heavy loss for Lad there. Yeah, the only chance they had was to do double rain, which I don't think would have been worth it, to lose both rains for that. And I mean, I don't understand that late of a shift either. It seemed too late to me to be of any sort of benefit, like way too late. We do have a little bit of lag going on here with Skyfire. We also see Magic kind of getting hampered with this gold mine. So Magic is being forced to go barracks. That's not good for him. Anytime you make a raw have to go barracks units in a team game, it's generally a good for you and not the raw player, because barracks units just aren't very good in team games, just because they're so slow. It takes them forever to get around the map. Magic's going for a 3 town center boom. Which I don't think he really has the food to even support that. I mean, he's getting a ton of wood. Like, he has 3 town centers, but that's not making villagers. None of the town centers are even making any villagers right now. And again, over here you have Akil. I mean, I guess Akil can probably afford to do 2 town centers, because he does have a decent amount of goats. Did Blue grab? Okay, Blue is grabbing a town center now. And yeah, Shelty did go with just pure Terma raids. And also, Skyfire is grabbing an early town center. He needs to keep up pressure though, especially on the gold mines. I don't know why he moved off of here. This is what he needs to pressure, because Magic needs gold to get his farms so that he can get his rain in. It's really with a little bit of micro, he can take this army pretty handily. He just needs to keep
pushing units, yeah. He's gonna force magic off. Well, it's gonna force magic, so now magic's having to pay 200 gold to keep this gold mine. And we have just a little raid up here, and a little raid here that isn't doing much. So really now there really isn't much point of pressuring here. It just isn't worth him. He's gonna lose a lot. And does he have Skin of the Rhino? He does not. And he is forcing idols, which isn't bad, but until he gets a much larger army, he shouldn't even bother with that gold mine. It's just not worth it. And red is grabbing an early second town center too. Personally, if I were Skyfire, I wouldn't have grabbed a second town center. I would have kept up aggression and tried to use that to push him off. We now have Kill You Die using his rain, and magic is not getting in on this rain. He doesn't even have plow yet. He does. But I think we probably should have at least, I don't know if there was a communication blunder or just a lack of it. Probably should have waited at least a little bit until Magic was able to get his farms in and ready for the rain before it was cast. We do have some farms by Sergeant. He's able to take advantage of the rain somewhat, and just a few farms also by Skyfire. See, this army, unfortunately, SUD could be doing some damage to Magic if they would have doubled on this side, but this army over here isn't doing a whole lot. Also, red is exceedingly far behind. I don't know how many villagers he lost in the attack on his base, but probably more than he needed to. He also's got some idols right here. And you see he did kill a few villagers and is just needlessly taking some hits. Well, not now that he's far enough away. Okay. Yeah, just do a little pressure here, should be alright. I don't know if this guy has line of sight of this gold mine or not. This really isn't accomplishing too much in aggression here. Just move the villagers back to a different wood spot. They really need to be pressuring the gold mines. That's what they need to do. And kill is going to be mythic, or not mythic, heroic. I don't know, he looks like he is going to try putting up a Migdol right here, which does get this gold mine protected. Here, I don't know why Magic is being aggressive. He just should sit back and not fight this. Though it looks like he is winning the battle for now. It looks like he's going to grab this town center, but he doesn't have the military to do that. And over here, we did see he was able to find the Migdol and basically kill it at full health, so that's a waste of 400 gold and some favor. He also lost a crocodile for no good reason. Helagus, I don't know how good Helagus is, Jalagus, but he doesn't seem like he's very good. Sergeant is up with Hyperion now, and we have a decent little raid on Shelty's villager. It is going to kill that. This game's pretty close. The key is going to be this guy right here. He is heroic, should have a pretty decent economy. He's going to need to do some work. I think this push by Magic is a little bit of a mistake. I think he should have just stayed back and tried to get a fairly brisk heroic. think he's just kind of wasting resources doing this. Because you can't really, as Egyptian, you can't really fight straight up Atlantean in Classical Age. You can defend, but you can't generally go forward and fight. And for those of you watching, there is another RTS League match going on right now on Blackadder's channel, if you're interested in that. Does Magic have Plow yet? He does have Plow. And I know Magic told me to say good things about him during the game, so it's good that Magic has Plow. Chalagus is grabbing this town center. Akil does have Locust, so he's going to be looking for a decent spot to do Locust. I don't know why they're putting so much pressure here. There's no point to this. I mean, look at all these villagers right here. They can push them off of gold so easily. Magic is putting up his blacksmith now, so he looks like he'll be aging up shortly. And Sergeant is already going up age 4, and Skyfire is going up age 3 through Thea. And we did have a Chaos up here. Took a couple Terma, the Crocodile, and that's about it. This rock is looking for places to Locust. If SUD did well, they should have spread out their farms. It looks like they've mostly done that. They could kill 6 farms, that's 1200 wood there. And now we do have a double on this side, which is going to finally allow Magic to take that town center. So, oh, he did not quite get that town center. That hurts. Yeah, Plagueis, he has not recovered very well from that shifting sands. This Tartarian gate was also not very well placed, because he knew that Sheltie had his army here, so it's kind of going to go down fairly quickly, and they're not even going to be able to get pressure on this side. Despite that, Red is desperately trying to build this town center. Looks like he is going to get it, just barely. This Tartarian gate is now almost dead, with almost no damage being dealt. So that was, yeah, a fairly poor Tartarian gate there. I mean, he did kill, I guess, a decent amount of the army, but you'd like to see the Tartarian gate do a little more than that. See if he can get a good use of the lampades here. There you go. Not bad. And this crocodile should target the other crocodile. So that is helpful. And now he's changed his mind and finished off the turbo. See, now we do see SUD with the score advantage here. Still not so sure about... I am a little bit afraid for Skyfire over here facing a 4-town center Ra. I don't know why blue is not helping on this side. It needs to help a little bit, because it's really only inevitable for Skyfire to lose, so he should be doing some sort of... Oh, another crocodile he got with the lampade there. He needs to retreat the lampade. Now the lampade is dying for no reason. I wonder if he has upgraded. He does not have crenellation, so I would like to see that. One thing though, Magic does only have 1 Migdol. I'd like to see SUD going up with Vortex too, which it looks like they are not. And again, this, I mean, okay, Magic does not have Skin of the Rhino, which is going to hurt him a little bit, but this Tartarian Gate isn't going to do a ton, because he can just power it down with the villagers there. Over here, Lad is holding. Tartarian Gate is now almost dead. It's killed a decent number of vills, but again, I don't think this Tartarian Gate is as good as it could have been. I think a little more effectively placed, and it could have done more damage. Overall, I really think Vortex would be much more. I think Blue should have gone up with Vortex. Blue also needs to help over here because Purple's in pretty rough shape right now. Like, Blue has nothing over here. He needs to help. That's a nice locust because it's going to prevent the fortress repair and also get a few farms down. But the one beneficial thing of this Tartarian Gate up here is that it is preventing the further training of elephants because he now has no food. Okay, we have a push here. This is a... He needs to keep this fortress, which he's not going to. He also needs to get... Blue needs to help up here. This Titan Gate is huge. They need to protect the Titan Gate. They also need to put some more trees around it because a well-placed tornado could still get over here and kill it. And we also... Did Sheltie? Okay, Sheltie has Vortex as well. Actually, a few Vortex right now with these, well, these Giga Giants are actually almost dead. Like a quick Vortex here would have been fairly effective. And whoa! Why are they building it here? Sheltie needs to take better care of his Giga Giants. Like, if he did some Vortexes with Giga Giants, he could cause some major issues, but so long as he does not have Giga Giants, he really has no sieging power. These Hero Arcus here are not performing well. Because right now he has 4 Giga Giants, which do an incredible amount of siege damage. But this is a pretty close match right now. If SUD can get both these Titans built, I think they'll end up... I think that might be enough to push through and maybe get them a victory. The problem is we do see, though, a very large trade route set up by Lad, and you don't really see much of a trade route for SUD, especially Purple. Purple has no trade route at all. He is able to hold this, so it looks like, yeah, he's going to get his Titan Gate. So the question of this one, which is only being built by 6 villagers as well, that's a bit of a problem. And we do have Tornado, but these trees are well positioned. I don't think a tornado would do too much here. They could try to cast it here and maybe get lucky. Yeah, I see Chemo is mentioning about HP for the Tartarian Gate. That is a good thing to note. Tartarian Gates, obviously being buildings, benefit from HP upgrades for the buildings, and the building HP upgrades do increase the hack armor. I think they do. Maybe they don't. It's been a little bit since I've looked, but seeing as they killed both Tartarian Gates with just hack units would have been beneficial. Now the one problem we do have on Lad's team is that they really don't have anybody that's good at killing Titans. Ra, without the
priest upgrades, the priests don't do much damage to the Titan. And he does have the rejuvenation, which makes him rejuvenate or regenerate his health. I don't know why he hasn't built this yet. I guess they're waiting to get the Titan Gate done. So he's going to try to use Tornado here. If he can grab a tree. No, can't quite grab the tree. So he's cast Tornado over here. Does he have? He does not have any of the HP upgrades for building, so the town center will go down. And the palace. And we have a few siege workshops over here that are going to cause some problems with this. Especially because they have no hack units. So one bad thing over on this side for purple is that he has a Titan, but he has absolutely nothing else. But you can see, I mean, he's despite the Titan being by himself. Oh man. Alright, they are, I think, going to get that Titan. Well, they have a Vortex, but he has no Hika Giants, and he has no siege army anywhere. Like, if Shelty had a little bit better unit composition, I would think they would be able to prevent this Titan Gate if he had some more siege units. And you see here, Magic is kind of, in a way, ignoring the Titan and attacking the home base, which isn't a bad idea at all. The Son of Osiris really does a lot of work to regular Atlantean units. And again, I don't know why Sergeant is not helping over on the other side. I don't know if he's going to get this Titan Gate either. This forward Titan Gate really just made no sense to me. Like, he's not going to get it now. They're not going to build this. He's lost almost all of his civil units that are building it. I really don't think this Titan Gate is going to get built. Like, even just putting it right here behind this wall, like, why it was put here, I don't know. Well, he might get it now. Yeah, he is. This catapult's just going to be just too slow. So that's huge. I think Lad could have done more to take advantage of this. I really do think they could have done a little bit more to stop that. Right now he's using this Titan to try to get this town center. We do have a catapult coming out that is going to pretty much take this town center down. And we have a pause. Kill You Die has to go. Well... It is kind of your issue if you have to go in the middle of a game. So it does bring up a interesting discussion. Could Lad have won this game? I think they probably would have gone on to lose. I don't think they would have been able to hold on this side. So I think they would have lost anyway, even if Kill You Die didn't have to go. There's just Lad has nothing on their team to kill Titans. So I think they would have not won. Because there's no way they could have withstood the Titan over here. He would have just destroyed all of this base, and then they would have killed this one. So it would have ended up with I Kill You Die shortly being out of the game anyway. So, well, now Lad can argue that they would not have lost. If I Kill You would not have had to go, I think they would have lost anyway. Was the game
specifically over? I don't think so, but I don't think they would have had a chance to win. I don't know why he's sending this Titan up here either. It makes no sense to me. So I see the chat now has just gotten to smart where high kill had to go. And I think most people would probably agree that I think Lad would have ended up losing. Just with 2 Titans and none of their own at this point. I don't think they would have ended up winning. So you can just see how hard it is for Ra to kill a Titan. I mean, this Titan has basically been fighting by himself for so long, and he's still at still has decent HP. Well, Lad is gonna give it their hardest. We do have this Titan is doing nothing. I don't know why he isn't up here, so they can push through here. And like a Titan is only as good as how you use it, and right now this isn't being used very well. Like, why not stay up here so you can grab this town center and push through there and push up here? And he let him build this town center, and he is not gonna. This is kind of comical over here. I don't know, this incompetency from Skyfire on this side is kind of making me question. This Titan is doing nothing. Like, what are you doing? You didn't even kill this town center. Yeah, I worry now actually a little bit for Skyfire over here if he doesn't get any help from Sergeant Pepper's band. Like, this Titan is doing absolutely nothing. We have a Vortex with not enough army to kill the town center. But they are finally pushing on this side. But he's gonna lose his town center over here. I don't know why he didn't ever kill these siege camps. And he's putting up a wander right on the front. Oh man. The bad manners here are real. Alright, so because Magic did not make any mercenaries, which I don't understand, this town center is being killed. And so is this one right now. So finally, this Titan has done something worthwhile after taking a long walk across the back of the map here. And he's going to come down here and kill this town. And boy, he just cannot get this town center built. It would have, if I kill wouldn't have had to go, it would have been pretty close. But I still think that SUD, well, they should have won. But seeing this Titan use makes me question whether they would have. Like, it would have been much easier for them to push through a kill, just keeping the Titan here and then pushing up to here. So it would have been close, but I think Lad would have ended up losing. But you never know. And we will never know. So, as I said before the game, it has been SUD's method is to go 1-1 in every series, so it looks like they are going 1-1 again. Maybe if they go 1-1 enough, they might be able to slide into the playoffs with just a 500 record. Now this is a good old magic trick, is building the Wonder on the front. So yeah, we now do see that they're pushing through up here, so Shelty is about to die. But then this game will forever be discussed as to whether Lad would have won if IKill would not have had to go. But would that really matter? Because the only thing that does matter is the result, and the result being that Lad won. So, according to the result, Lad won. No ifs, ands, ors, or buts. And let's check the economy upgrades. Alright, he's got everything. Blue's got everything. Red doesn't know he can upgrade his caravans, apparently. Military, he's got everything. He's got everything. Shelty doesn't quite have everything. Magic's got everything. And purple, he's still in the archaic age with his armory upgrades. Magic's doing well. Did a good job with the Titan, I felt. Always a struggle to get a Titan, to kill a Titan is raw, but he did pretty well and simultaneously prevented this town center from being built. I think Magic did quite well on his side. So I guess Lad is just going to play till the bitter end, and we will continue on. We got people arguing in the chat about Thomas Shelby. So we have a 1-to-1 split here. SUD continuing to do the impossible. They're accomplishing something that Chemo was never able to do, which is beat Magic. And the Wonder has been built. Oh, and if you guys are tired of watching the end of this game, over on Blackadder's channel, they are streaming another match over there. I'm not sure which one it is. I don't have his stream up, but there is a stream being streamed. Man, he still can't push through Magic. But Red's got units over here. He's building a base. This town center is down. Man, these crocodiles too. Crocs are really good units against Atlanteans. As you can see, they are still doing damage. So Magic now has to deal with Red, Blue Titan, and Purple. And he's still pushing. Something tells me Blue has a lot of resources. Yeah, he does. He's almost got 10,000 resources. Is he finally going to get this town center built? We have unupgraded Chiro Ballista in the Mythic Age. Oh, finally, blue comes over to help. So, a slow victory for SUD, but a victory nonetheless. Now lad's only hope is that like someone on SUD disconnects. Oh, we have a town center down over here. This one destroyer killed the town center? Wow. And Magic is even destroying this base. Oh, we finally, after 20 minutes of trying, you got this town center built. And lad is coming to the realization, and really, I mean, your player had to go. If you wouldn't have been late at the start of the match, you probably wouldn't have had to have him go in the middle of the game. But and was it laggy? It might have been a little laggy. I think purple had a yellow dot next to his name all game. So that's game. 1-to-1 1-to-1 match there. Yeah, who would have won? Forever discussed. So anyway, I am going to see if I can try to figure out how to host Blackadder's channel on the stream. I'm not sure if I can. And everybody is talking up Jalegus in the chat. Jalegus, he had a firm stand at the beginning of the game against the failed shifting sands.